looks like we're live. Do you want to say hi?
Hi.
There you go. Okay, so I'm going to do this. We'll do this for half an hour. Idiot of the day, Jeff here. Commit, don't quit live stream. Surprise overnight part 2. Country Cycle Camp first. How you doing, buddy? It's good to see you. You know, I think I said I'm going to be doing like sporadic lives. So I'll do the same live every day, Monday to Friday, 2 p.m. And then once in a while, Ethan, come on now, okay? I'll be going on live, sometimes at 4, just because there's people that don't get to see it at, it seems 4 seems to be a pretty decent time. Sometimes 2's good time, and sometimes 4. So once in a while, a couple times a week, we'll get on at this time 4. And we go on for 30, 40 minutes, and then I have to call it a day. Because right now, I have about 40 minutes, then I have to leave to pick my wife up from work. She's done at 5, so it gives me about 20 minutes spare to pick her up. Ethan? You know we're live, right? Okay. Yeah, I think he likes to just come down and eat, what are those called?
Goldfish.
Yeah, goldfish. There you go. Anyways, he's having a snack. He's going to a birthday party tonight in about 2 hours, so he's excited about that. Are you excited?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. Yeah. True North Angler. Hi, Adrian. How are you? Hello, Jeff. Can't stay long, but I'm working. Oh, no worries. You know what? I appreciate you dropping in. I've been doing a couple of these so far this week. 4 o'clock seems to be a good time. Some people are done work and that. So, yeah. I mean, I'll try it once in a while. Second, Adrian, I love it. Country Cycle Camp cool. I'll be riding live in about an hour. That's awesome. That is awesome. It's this Country Cycle Camp. Hey, it's the snack that smiles back. You got that right. Yeah. No, he's a good kid. You know, he's 11, but you know, I pick him up after school, and then he comes in, and the first thing he does is he you know, shovels all the snacks into his mouth before his mom gets home. But you know what I want to say? She doesn't know, but she's at work right now. True North Angler. Where's JoJo? Oh, she's at work, Adrian. She works till 5. It's, what, just 4:02 now, so have to pick her up for 5. And I'm about 15-20 minutes away from picking her up. So I can go on till about 4:40, then we have to pack things up. Or 4:30, whatever time it is. But yeah, not. I'm on for just a short time, but yeah, Joe's at work and it's Friday, so yeah, I thought I'd come on here for a tiny bit, and yeah. Anybody have anything? I know you're at work and stuff, but does anybody have anything exciting going on this weekend? Any plans or anything? We've got our kids. Our son's got a birthday at 6 o'clock, so about 2 hours from now, and he's been talking about it all week. He's a little worked up about that. You can't wait for that. And then my daughter, she's usually with us, but not today. She's started exams this morning, and then she was having a sleepover at one of her friends. So we said, yeah, you could go tonight, but tomorrow, the rest of the weekend, it's you have to study. So she'll be home tomorrow studying the rest of the weekend. True North Angler, make sure he eats quickly before she gets home. Yeah, no, I mean, let's put it this way. I heard him, and I thought, what's he doing? He literally goes, grabs, like, the crackers, all the stuff he shouldn't, and then my wife gets home, and, you know, she makes dinner, or I make dinner, or whatever it is, and she sits down, and he'll take 1 or 2 bites, and then he goes, okay, I'm done. And she says, what do you mean you're done? It's because he sits and eats snacks, like, for, like, 10 minutes. He takes them up to his room, plays Xbox video games, you know, just like every kid. I mean, they're kids, right? They're 10, 11 years old. They're going to do that, but I guess to say, you know, we're all that age at one point. Surfing from my home. Hey, Lacey, how are you? It's nice to see you. True North Angler sleepovers are awesome. They are. How are you, Lacey? Is it cold where you are? It's absolutely freezing here. It's like I want to say it's the dead of winter here. We had like a reprieve yesterday for the afternoon. It warmed up. All the snow started melting. Overnight we got dumped with, and it's going to go down to minus 30 again tonight, so it's going to be cold. WTF, Mike Albright. Hey, Jeff. Hey, Mike. Mike, I'm back. I'm doing a 30-minute because I'm just doing sporadics now. Every day I'll do the Monday to Friday, 2 p.m., but once in a while, I usually have about 30-40 minutes before I have to pick my wife up after I pick Ethan up from school. So I'm going to start doing, it seems to be a good time, 4 o'clock. There's some people that are just getting done work and just whatever it is. But so I thought I'd come on once in a while and do like a 4 o'clock too, because some people can't catch the 2 o'clock. It's just not a good time for them. So why not? I mean, I've seen people from Australia before at this time and different places. So, and I mean, some people are getting done. Oh gosh, yes, Lacey, served from my home. It's freezing. Oh my gosh, is it ever? It's funny. You know what? I had my hoodie on. It's so cold. I had my toque and stuff like that. And I said, my son walks out of school. He's got his coat undone. He's wearing like a t-shirt. I said, get that thing done up. But you know, they don't care. But once they're out for about 5 minutes, then he's like, Dad, get me my gloves and stuff. Get me my gloves. Yep. Let's see. So anyways, what's everybody up to tonight or this weekend? Anybody have any plans? Anything going on? Hey Mike, do you know what? I know Recycle Dude's going live today at some point. Do you know if he's going on tonight or I'm just curious. I'm pretty sure. I think I read somewhere that he's going on this weekend, but usually he goes on Friday and Saturday nights. But I'll have to take a look for him. But I mean, everybody here knows Recycle Dude, anyways. But if you didn't, I know Recycle Dude does go live usually on the weekends. So if you get a chance, if you haven't, I'm sure absolutely everybody here knows Recycle Dude. But if you don't, check out Recycle Dude. He's a real good guy, and that he's one of the first fellas I met when I started on here. So I don't have anything but good things to say about him. WTF, Mike Albert. Mike saying, still cold, just got in from moving snow. Yikes, how much snow do you have there anyways, Mike? You must have a ton more than we do right now. Served from my home, Lacey says, I'm always wearing so many layers. Gosh, you know what? Is it just me or is it, I can't wait for spring to get here. And I said to Joe, it's been about a week and a half of this weather. I mean, we've been really lucky, you know, hardly anything. It's the end of January. It's really just started. But I said to Joe, I can't wait for it to be done. And it's really just started because now till the end of February, it's going to be darn cold out there. Country Cycle Cam. My nephew's coming to visit. Oh, that's good. Do your kids, do they get along, Country Cycle Cam? You know what? That's the thing. Our son's nieces and not nieces, our son's cousins and stuff. None of them are around here. They're all 7-8 hours away. Like my wife's family, all like the kids his age. They're all up north and that. So we don't get up in the winter. Usually from around the Canadian Thanksgiving, which is in October. We don't usually ever get back up north until usually April, which is kind of, for my wife, I feel bad for her. We honestly should have went up more because the weather was pretty decent. I mean, we had nothing even at Christmas, but she's like, oh, I don't want to go up just because, you know, you get about 2 hours out of Toronto, outside of here, the other side of Toronto, and then you get up in like snow country, and literally the lake effects coming in off the different lakes and stuff and the bays and stuff up there. Up north, it's terrible. Like you could just get dumped on. You can get like a couple of feet of snow dumped on you, turning the corner. So, Mike Albright says, "I haven't heard Jeff. I was gonna join and you and JoJo and Bob the other night, but got busy." No, I understand, Mike. It was kind of a busy night, and anyways, yeah, it was a busy night for everybody. But yeah, if Recycle Dude goes tonight, I'd like to get on at least sometime tonight. Usually it's, you know, we don't get on till after like 8:30, 9 o'clock because I know he's on at a certain point. But we usually get on, yeah, probably mid evening and stuff, just because, you know, by the time the kids get everything done and settled, but anytime after 9 we find it's a good time for us. But usually before that, you know, it's too busy. All the kids, everybody's doing everything, and we're running around anyways. I imagine just like everybody else. Simon Cantola, hey Simon, how are you? It's nice to see you. Welcome. Oh my gosh, Mike, couple feet all together. Yikes. Yeah, usually, you know what? Usually by now, Mike, we do have a lot more snow. I mean, maybe not that much, but usually we get a lot more. And the funny thing is here, in between the Great Lakes, sometimes we used to get tons of snow when I was a kid. And then the last few years, the last 15 years or so, we don't get anything. And then all of a sudden we'll get dumped. We'll get like 2 or 3 feet of snow overnight. Literally, it just is like somebody just dumped 3 feet of snow. You wake up, the cars are like underground. And then it takes like a week. You dig yourself out, and it takes that long. Then it starts up over again, and it just keeps coming. But so far, we've been lucky, really. Country Cycle Cam, yes, my boys are old enough, and my nephew's 18. Okay, that's awesome. Braden Brand Reality TV, hi, how are you? It's good to see you. Let me just see here. How are you today, Braden? Brand Reality TV, I'm good. I hope you're doing good. Like I said, you know, a lot of people, they'd never see this just because it's on at 2 o'clock usually. So I've got usually like half an hour, 30, 40 minutes before I pick my wife up after I pick my son up from school. So I've started this week. This is my second or third one this week that I started at 4. So I said I'm going to maybe try 1 or 2 times. I know I can always do Tuesdays every week. Fridays, today I could because my daughter's not coming tonight. Otherwise, this wouldn't happen at all. If we're picking my daughter up, I'd pick my son up and go get my daughter, then my wife. So this would never happen on Fridays. But she's went to her friends for a sleepover. So, anyways, and then Wednesdays we have swimming right after Joe's done work. So it's kind of a write-off on Wednesdays too. So maybe 2, maybe 3, but at least 1 or 2 times a week we'll try 4 o'clock and that. See, just because you have different people that don't get to see it. Kelly, what's wrong with me today? I'm never be a public speaker, would I? Kelly's Paulson. How are you, Kelly? It's nice to see you. Welcome. Kelly, you feeling better? I know you were saying yesterday you were feeling kind of sluggish. I hope you're feeling better. It's nice to see you. Thanks very much for dropping in, Kelly. Adrian, it's good to see you. Let's see here. Oh, gosh. Simon, thanks for having me. Oh, no, Simon, thanks for coming. I appreciate it. And, anybody that's new or you haven't seen before, say hello to them. Check out their channel. And if you check out the channel, if you like the channel, leave a message so that way they know you've been and they can check your channel out too. And if there's anybody new here, never been on the channel, if you do consider subscribing, there's a notification. You can hit the notification on the bell to get notified of lives and videos. As my wife says, that's out of the way. Anyways, thanks again for coming. I really appreciate it. Oh, Simon, what's your name? My name's Jeff, Simon. Everybody usually says, oh, there's the idiot. But yeah, no, my name's Jeff. Idiot of the Day's just channel name. Quickly, what happened last summer, we're going up to my wife's family's. I have to let everybody know what it is once in a while. Idiot of the Day just happened because somebody had road rage on my wife when we were traveling a few months ago. And we didn't know how things were going to turn out. She yelled at me, call the cops, before I could even get the phone out to do it. This fella took off like a bat after running up to the car, swearing and everything at her. He ran back to his vehicle, got in the vehicle. There's 2 tiny little kids in the back seat and his wife. Literally, he sped up like a bat out of you-know-what. There's a campgrounds about a mile up the road. He jumped into the campgrounds. Looks like it was a long weekend, so he was rushing. My wife wasn't going fast enough for him. He was rushing to get to a campsite, I guess, for a long weekend. So, it can be the smallest, goofiest things. Somebody's had a bad day at work or something. Anyways, my wife said, that guy's an idiot. And she jokingly said he's an idiot of the day. Boom. Yeah, that's the only reason the name came to be. BMDB Entertainment. Hey, Paul, how are you? It's good to see you. Good to see you. Oh, thanks, Mike. I appreciate it. Yes, my name's Jeff. Let's see here. Oh, good, Kelly. I'm glad you're good. Good. Braden, what's your name? It's Jeff. Yes. Oh, I guess everybody said it now, Braden. But yeah, my name's Jeff. I try. A lot of people, they probably don't. When I come in, I'll just say, I did the day, Jeff here. But I almost need to put in brackets Jeff or something, but I don't mind. It doesn't matter to me. Just a goofy name. Oh, thanks, Simon. I appreciate it. I thank you very much. Like I said, I always check everybody's channels out that I've seen your name. If I haven't been there before, I always do check everybody out. Where are we here? Braden. Oh, no worries, Braden. As you can see, that's the name of the channel. That's not my name, but I'm not offended. I'm an adult. If I can't handle it, I shouldn't have called the channel that anyways. But no need to worry ever at all. But yeah, my name's Jeff. Thanks, Simon. I appreciate it. Gil Skills. Good afternoon, everybody. Hey, Bob, how are you? Everybody say hi to Gil Skills. Good to see you, Bob. Nice to see you, my friend. Nice to see you. How's the anyways, Bob? What's the weather like down your neck of the woods? We, as you can see, I said surprise overnight. Literally, we went to bed. The snow started melting last night and yesterday afternoon, so it was not bad. We woke up. It was so darn cold here, and we got a snow dumping. And by tonight, -30 again here. So That's all I meant by surprise overnight. That's all. But yeah, hope you're doing well, and I hope it's not too cold. I said to Joe, we're gonna probably be kind of stuck in the house all weekend. Tonight, Ethan's got a birthday party to go to, so we're gonna be out for a couple hours with that. Jenna went to a friend's to sleep over, so she'll be out tonight, and then we'll pick her up in the morning and by lunch tomorrow again. And then we're going to probably be in the house. If it sounds like it's going to be the same as last weekend, cold. So we're going to be in probably doing a few things on the computer, watching and doing a few things with the channel. But it's good to see everybody. It really is. It really is. Like I said, you've seen maybe once or twice this week I've gone on at 4. It just seems to be a half decent time for people that, maybe they're finishing work or maybe they're in between stuff. But 2 o'clock, it's an okay time, but I find a lot. It's good for people overseas, but anybody else that's like working and stuff like that are still at work or whatever, it's definitely not a good time for. So I'll try once in a blue moon to get on at 4, even if it's for half an hour, 35 minutes. But let's see. Yes, Gill Skills Bob. I was asking Mike Albright earlier. I know I'm pretty sure Recycle Dude, or I don't know who's going live tonight, but we're asking if Recycle Dude's going live or who was going live. Mike said he thought so, but we'll be watching later tonight. I was saying, we find usually by 8:39 is our best time, because usually, especially on the weekends, by 9 we usually start to get into the lives by that time, because in the week it's easier to get to a live, but on Friday night we find we can't get in till about 9. Just because by the time the kids and everything get settled in. Suresh Music and Blogs, hey, how are you? From workplace. Yes, Suresh, this is a different time for me. I'm on for not a terribly long time, but for a little, probably for about 20 more minutes or so. Country Cycle Cam, I noticed that YouTube wouldn't improve one. Yes. Oh, I imagine Country Cycle Cam. I imagine. Simon says it's cold 10 degrees. Yikes. Simon says it's going to be Arctic blast next week. Is there? Yeah. That's what somebody's saying. It must be coming in or settling in, because it's darn cold. Gil Skills, it's about 31 Fahrenheit here. It was a nice sunny day. Oh, that's good. I don't know, actually, Bob, what the, Gil Skills, what the temperature was here today. I should check here quick on the phone. Give me 2 seconds. I'll double check. I usually turn everything off when I'm... let me see here. Let me just see. There we are. Everything's popping up again. Right now it is minus 10 Celsius, so whatever that is in... I don't have a thing to switch it over, but minus 10 right now. I think I'm going to have to take this off. Everybody was goofing around and said you should grow it. I did, and it's not for me. I need the old slick look again, I think. Braden, woo, too cold. Yes, it is too chilly, isn't it? Yikes. Oh, jeez, Mike. Yeah, Instagram. You know what? I like Instagram, Mike. I really do. I'm a big fan of it. At first, I didn't like it. And you know what? I like it because my daughter's on there. And it's funny. I don't want to say I can creep her, but I can see everything my daughter posts. And what's funny is my daughter has like about 12 or 1,500 people on her Instagram. I said, what the heck? Does she have like the school on her Instagram? But, oh yeah, I see everything she's doing. So Dad can watch everything she does. Even my wife, we put not a tracker, but on her phone. This way, it's not trying to be creepy or weird, but she's a teenager. God forbid anything ever happened while she's out. As long as she has this, we know exactly where she is. She can't say, oh, I'm gone here, and then she's there. We know exactly where she is now. Yes, Suresh, I'm good to see you, and I can't hear you because I'm at work. Oh, no worries, Suresh. It was great to have you here. Thank you very much. Simon, I'll be back. I love your channel, Jeff. Simon, thanks very much. I will check out your channel later, my friend. I know I've seen the name before. I already may have your channel. I don't know, Simon, but I will check it out later, my friend. Always check them out. It's just usually a couple hours after the lives and that. Gil Skills, I think Moose Crap will be live tonight at 7. He wants me on his panel. Me and Recycle Dude will be streaming after him. Oh, okay, good. Well, Bob, if I can get on, I will. I might not. I'm not gonna lie. I'm probably not gonna be on right at 7. Probably not till at least 8 or 8:30, just because we've got things. Ethan's got a birthday at 6, and it's totally at the other end of town. So, and usually that's about 2 hours. So we're probably looking at about 8. So I might not be home till 8:30 at least, just because the birthday party. But I will be on later tonight for sure. I didn't realize he was going to be on. Anyways, maybe I can catch some of it even where I'm at if I can pick up like a Wi-Fi signal or some data there for a bit. Oh, jeez. Mike, can a Canadian spell without using a? Check out Twitter. That's funny, Mike. Yeah, I'm not, Mike, to be honest, I'm not great at Twitter. My wife set me up on Twitter and Instagram. Now, Instagram I like just because I like to look at all the great pictures on there. So, you have a good day, too. Thanks very much for dropping in. I appreciate it. But, yeah, I'm not great. I'm not like the young person that can tweet or whatever. I don't really get Twitter. Because what I think I should put is like a full sentence, but they don't want that. They want like a few short words and stuff like that. So Twitter and me don't, but you know what, I try. Braden, I love you too. Have a great day. Braden, have a good one, okay? Thanks for dropping in. Appreciate it. Have a good weekend. Have a nice weekend. Hope it's not too cold for you. WTF, Mike. Dad of the year, she might hate it, but I get it. Yeah, I'm like, you know what? Unfortunately, it's not, it's my wife that did it, and I didn't know at first, but the more I think of it, you know, she goes out, and they're out sometimes later, and unfortunately, you know, if something horrible was to, you know, they probably wouldn't have their phone, but at least when I know she says she's going somewhere, literally, they tell you exactly where you're not trying to be weird about it, but it's just, let's put it this way, they're at an age and they tell you certain things, not always the truth, and we ran into things last year that we didn't want to know, and luckily we found out my wife was able to nip it in the butt or whatever it is, and so by doing this now we have a little bit better, because she told us a few things and did a few things that we had no idea. You know, a kid's going to be a kid, but you know, what happened, it wouldn't have been good if something would have happened. I can't get into that, but what I'm trying to say is it was needed, and ever since that's happened, we haven't run into those issues. So, we haven't run into those issues. So hopefully, you know, she's a good kid anyways, but you know, she's still a kid. So, and I want to make sure she's okay. I mean, she was my first. We got 2 kids, but yeah. Oh gosh. Joseph Girl. Hey, Joseph, how are you, buddy? It's good to see you. Good to see you. Yep. I always want to say to you, Joe's always saying to me, ask Joseph what movie's on it. But I know, Joseph, you've been busy in that lately. And, you know, now this is not Christmas anymore. There's really no Christmas movies on. There we are. Okay. It's so weird, you know what? I keep now that I've got that chat imprinted on the screen, I should start reading it that way. That way I don't have to look up, because I keep a pop-up chat, and I keep it up kind of high on the screen, then I look at it, but the only problem is I'm looking like this all the time. But I think the chat on the screen itself is a little bit better. It seems to be updated, and I can read it better. I'm not sitting there like that. Oh my gosh, hey, Whiskey Woman 5, how are you? It's good to see you. Yeah, I'd like one of those tonight. Gil Skills Bob, we had the last Pepsi last night. I'm not allowed to have any more Pepsi or pop, so I'm out of that. I'm not allowed to have it. But and I told my wife, oh yeah, no beer this weekend. I may have to go back on my word. It's Friday night. For some reason, the rest of the week I don't want it, but on Friday, Saturday night, I like to have a few. When I saw Whiskey Woman 5, that's the first thing I thought of. I'm not thinking of you in that sense, but I just saw the name, and the first thing I think of, oh my gosh, it's Friday night. I may need to get something tonight. WT Mike Albright says, I'm not a dad, but I'm an uncle. I hear you, Jeff. I totally know what you're talking about. Yeah, Mike, it's, you know what? They're kids, and you know what? I remember what I was doing at 15, and I'll never tell them what I was doing at 15, but yeah, she is a good kid. I mean, our son, he's like, unfortunately, he's just a little kid. That's the thing. But I know in a couple of years he'll be, you know, doing a lot of things probably shouldn't be doing. But right now he's in that little kid stage. But she's a girl, and I think girls progress, not age, but they get a little more on the ball quicker than us fellas do. And she, you know, they want to tell you this and that, and they don't want to tell you this and that. So, but so far we're pretty lucky with her. But you know, Whiskey Woman, oh, Whiskey Woman, I love that. Thank you very much. Gill Skills, I crave it on the weekends more. Left it let. Yeah, oh gosh, so do I. I don't know why. It must be because, you know what, to me, I tried when I was younger. I'm not gonna lie. I probably had way more than I should have when I was younger, and it didn't have to be just the weekends. But now, I definitely. My wife, Joe doesn't drink like at all. Like I don't want to say teetotaler. She's not teetotaler, but my wife doesn't drink like at all. Like she doesn't. If she has one glass of wine, maybe 2 glasses of wine a year, it's usually at New Year's. She'll buy a bottle of whatever, and she usually takes a sip of whatever the sparkling wine. I think is what she buys. She has it at New Year's. She takes it, and she usually doesn't even finish it. She puts it down, and that's it. But yeah, and it's kind of weird to sit here and drink all the time when she's not, But yeah, and she's not a big fan of it, so I try not to. But on the weekends, I definitely want something to take the edge off, I call it. But oh wait, Joseph Girl says I did watch a movie, watched Angles in the Outfield. I wonder what that is. I'll have to take a look at it, Joseph. I don't actually know what that one is, but I'll take a look at it. I haven't seen a good movie lately. What did we watch? We watched Death Wish. Anybody seen the new Death Wish? It has Bruce Willis. I don't know if it must be a remake on the Charles Bronson one. We watched it a few weeks ago or something. I mean, I like Bruce Willis from the Die Hard days years ago, but he really hasn't done like a really good movie in years. But this Death Wish, if you want to see a good one, Death Wish with Bruce Willis, it's a pretty good one. It's his best one probably in about 15 or 20 years at least. I mean, if you like Bruce Willis, that is. Angels in the Outfield. Oh, okay. I've heard of that one. Okay. Yeah, Angels in the Outfield. Okay. Why did I say Angles in the Outfield? Angels in the Outfield. Okay, I've heard of that. I don't know if I've seen it, but I've heard of that one. I have heard of that. Yep. Anyways, what do we have here? Oh gosh, I love the emojis. I love these emojis. Yeah, I'm Whiskey Woman. I'm no angel, that's for darn sure. But yeah, definitely not at all. Flyer FPV. Hello everybody. Hello my friend. Hey, you know what? If you want to see a great drone channel, check out Flyer FPV. You know what? I still don't understand what FPV stands for, but I love the drone channels. I do. And if you want to see like the footage that's incredible, check out Flyer FPV. You won't be disappointed, everybody. He's got a great channel, and the footage is absolutely brilliant. The drones are absolutely amazing. Just scroll. It's with Christopher Lloyd baseball movie. You know what I like? Now that you said Christopher Lloyd, you know what I'd love to watch? Maybe Sunday at some point I'll watch it with the kids. Back to Future. Oh my gosh, Marty and Doc. Oh my gosh. I saw a thing on IMDb, Internet Movie Database. I watched that to look out for new movies. I saw this thing. It was a preview, I thought it was for the new Back to the Future movie, and I saw one on Home Alone. I thought, oh wow, look at these two movies. All these old movies are bringing them back. Oops. And I didn't realize, you know, the Back to the Future, and they're just spoofs. They were, but I thought, oh wow, it'd be hilarious to see these movies again. Mike says, remember the old horror flick, The Silver Bullet? I can't find it anywhere. Yeah, I do. Gosh, I can't. You know, it's so funny, those old horror movies. You know, my son likes. He likes Halloween, the Halloween series for some reason. I you know, he's 11. I didn't think he was gonna like that, but yeah, he likes the horror flicks. My brother was a big horror film person. He really liked those. My wife kind of likes them too, but yeah, I haven't seen The Silver Bullet in years. Flyer FPV. Oh, no worries, my friend. Skills, laugh a love. Back to the Future. Love those movies. So do I. You know, I loved Michael J. Fox. He was such a great guy. Hey, Bob, there you go. Now, Michael J. Fox. He was the choice of in the 1980s. He was I guess a spokesperson for Pepsi. Do you remember the choice of a new generation? I think it was or something. Don't you remember? Michael J. Fox always had Pepsi in his hand. Can you imagine you do a spotlight with Michael J. Fox, Bob? You and him drinking Pepsi. Oh man, that'd be an awesome one. Joseph Crow, love that movie. McFly, I never told you I'd come here. Laugh out loud. McFly. Yeah, I love that movie. I love it too. Whiskey Women 5, love horror movies. So do I. You know what's so funny? When I first met my wife years ago, I really didn't watch a lot. The 80s horror movies in the 70s, I remember those ones. John Carpenter, all those ones. But the newer ones, I really hadn't watched them and stuff like that. But my wife was really into the horror movies. And I remember when I first met her, the first movie we watched, like horror movie, she sat down. She says, "I want you to watch it." I'm like, "No, it's not for me." Anyways, I watched it with her. I watched what was it? The Hills Have Eyes, or The Hills Have Eyes 2. Anybody seen that one? It's the creepiest and weirdest movie I've ever seen. Let's see, Joseph Girl. I look already for you, Mike. I might know someone with it. Oh, okay, that's awesome, Joseph. Yeah, let Mike know if you do. Whiskey Woman, Family Ties, Michael J. Fox. Oh my gosh, do you remember that? I love that show. Oh my gosh, I totally loved Family Ties. That was so good, that show. I do remember that. Yes, skills. Oh my gosh. Mr. Rocker Vlogs, Mr. Rocker. Hey, buddy, how are you? It's good to see you. Welcome. Nice to have you here. Thank you. Oh, Mike. Oh, no. I wouldn't want to see Michael J. Fox hold a Pepsi now. Yeah, that's... the weirdest thing about that whole story is, he's probably had that more in his... He's probably had that situation in his life more than half his life. Like, when you stop and think about it, it must have been the early 90s when that started happening to him, unfortunately. But, yeah, who would have ever thought about it? I don't know if... I think they said it was like a result of him like being a heavy drinker when he was younger. I don't know. I mean, I'm not saying that's what caused it, but that's what they said. I'd read one time, but oh well. Yeah, I liked Michael J. Fox. He was a good guy. I remember even a few years ago he had a TV show. I think they brought... I can't think of the girl's name, but NBC or something had a show with Michael J. Fox. It was him and his family, and the wife was... does anybody ever watch Breaking Bad? Walter White, or Walter whatever his name was, his wife's sister on that. She was the wife of Michael J. Fox on the Michael J. Fox show. I unfortunately I don't know what her name is. She's on, I think, Life in Pieces or something. That show with Tom Hanks' son or something, Colin Hanks. Anybody ever seen that comedy? She's on that show. Yes, Joseph, that scared me. The Hills Have Eyes. Yes, I think, and the funny thing, Joseph, I think I saw The Hills Have Eyes 2 first, then The Hills Have Eyes. But it's such a weird, creepy movie, isn't it? Like they had like pig heads or something. It was so weird. Yeah, me neither. Mike Albright, yikes. Yes, he was. I really liked Michael J. Fox. I really did. Yeah, I still do. I mean, yeah. But oh, Paul, hey, it's good to see you. Tie something, yes. So anybody have, I got a few more minutes, got about 5 more minutes before I have to get going. Let's see, Mike Albright, I bet he could make a killing as a cocktail waiter. Oh my gosh, Mike, you're horrible. Oh geez, Mike, that's horrible. Yeah, no, what has he done? I don't know, he doesn't do anything now, does he, Michael J. Fox? I don't know if he does or not. I don't know if he does at all. So, anyways, before I take, I've got a couple minutes, but anybody have anything else going on tonight or the rest of the weekend? I mean, other than YouTube stuff or anything like that? Anybody have anything else going on? I mean, I don't. We're literally staying home, but yeah. Let's see. Here we are. Gosh, hey Bob, I'm screaming out pizza in my head right now. You just haven't heard me. I've screamed at it for the last 30 seconds. I'm just joking. But yeah, no, I could go for pizza big time tonight. Oh my gosh, could I ever? Who was I going to say? Oh, hey, you want to see me in a collaboration? I'm in a new collaboration video. I filmed it a while ago, but I'm going to... I don't know the link because I can't pull it up right now. But I don't know if anybody knows a fella. He's from the UK. His name's Christy Price. Anyways, his channel used to be called Christy Price, but he changed it up. He now calls his channel called Blame Chris. And a few months ago, he asked me to film a little like 30-second piece for him and stuff. He was going to do a collaboration. Marie from the Purchase, if everybody knows Marie, she's in the collaboration. There's about 5 of us, I think. Anyways, he put out a video today. And if you check out Blame Chris, that channel, that I don't have his link, but Blame Chris, if you check that out, this collaboration, it's about 6 or 7 minutes long. I'm in that. It's a goofy collaboration. That's absolutely, he did a great job with it. Joseph Girl, I'm hungry. Mike, what's for dinner? Hey Ed, how are you? NYC Outdoors. Jeff, what's up, brother? You know, I got a couple more minutes, Ed, then I got to get going. I'm doing, I think you saw me earlier in the week. I was doing a live at 4 o'clock. I decided my daughter's not here tonight. She will be tomorrow. Usually I'd be out Friday night picking her up and that. But yeah, she was going for a sleepover tonight at her friend's. So I had a little time on a Friday night to kill here before I went to pick my wife up. It's 4:35. By 4:40 I have to get out of here because my wife's done at 5. It takes 15 minutes to get downtown, 15-20 minutes, so it gives me about 5 minutes leeway. Oh my gosh, NYC Outdoors Ed saying I love pizza. Oh my gosh, so do I. I love pizza too. Oh my god, I'm so hungry right now. I don't even know what we're gonna have. I do not know what we're gonna have. Oh hey, where are we? As my wife would say, we're at home. Yeah, Mike, if you know NYC Outdoors, if you don't, check him out. He's got a great channel and great outdoors channel. I caught him a long time ago, almost when I first started watching YouTube, and he was doing a series on a place in northern Ontario in Canada here, a area called the French River up in northern Ontario, and he was doing like a canoe trip, and it was just brilliant, just amazing. But his outdoor channel is amazing, like some of the best footage I've ever seen. It's like incredible. Yeah, so NYC Outdoors, his channel, his footage is like brilliant. He's got some drone footage, but beyond that, it's way more than that. It's incredible. Okay. NYC is the first few letters of my last name. I didn't know. You know, it's so funny, Ed. NYC. I was thinking maybe it was like the the 3-digit code for wherever you were from or something. I thought, is he from like I didn't know if you were from New York or New Zealand. At the beginning I didn't know, but that makes sense completely. Our series, got you all here, my friends. Yes, our series. I came back again for a second one. Unfortunately, it's just going to be 2 or 3 more minutes, then I have to go. But yeah, a short second one here today. Oh my God, Joseph, pizza. I like sausage on my pizza. Oh my God, Joseph, I love me a meat pizza too. I can't go in for that veggie stuff. It has to be full of meat too. Oh my God, so I could totally go for a pizza tonight. A nice Italian, Italian sausage and no anchovies is the only thing I couldn't eat. Oh, no worries, Ed. No worries. I think it's awesome. I'll sit and watch, it doesn't matter if I'm sitting here or if I'm doing the dishes. As you can see right back there, I can hear you. But yeah, I'll sit and watch him every time. I watch him every time. Oh yeah, Mike. Yeah, he's a great guy. Ed from NYC Outdoors, great fella, and his channel is amazing. It really is. Oh, Pennsylvania. Okay, that makes sense then. But I didn't know for the longest time. But it doesn't matter. It's just an awesome channel. It really is. It is a whiskey woman 5, lots of bacon. Oh my God, yeah. Can you imagine this is gonna sound horrible. Just dripping bacon, like the greasy bacon. I could go for that right now. And Ed says, remember the French River series? I keep saying I was dying for Pizza Hut. Pizza. Oh my gosh, Pizza Hut. You know what? We haven't been to Pizza Hut in years. Kids used to like going. They had some kind of on the weekends like a buffet or something. My God, Pizza Hut. That'd be good right now. Joseph Girl, same here. Desmond's daughters. Hey, Dave, how are you? Yeah, you can see I came back. Unfortunately, I've got to go in about 2 minutes because it's 4:38, and by 4:40, I have to leave. 5 o'clock, I have to be downtown, and it's Friday, so it might not be the best time to be, oh, yeah, and my God, I could go for pizza. What's funny, usually when the kids are here, we'll have, on a Friday night, once a month, I like getting pizza out, but they love make your own pizza. So my wife will either make the shells or buy the shells. Then we get all the stuff. The kids make them up. Then we got a toaster oven there. Throw them in there in about 10-15 minutes. She puts a bunch in and puts them in the oven and gets them cooking. And the kids love them. And actually, I find it a little bit better. It's not as greasy, but I still love me a greasy pizza. I don't care. Oh my gosh, Joseph Girl, let's all order a pizza and make a video. Can you imagine? Oh gosh. That's what we need. We need Google Hangouts, all eating pizza, right? All whatever 10-15 of us or whatever eating pizza. I could go for a pizza right now. Oh my gosh, could I ever? Oh geez, I don't really want to go, but I'm gonna have to because let me see. I got actually it's 4:40 now, so I'm gonna have to cut this short, everybody. Anyways, I really appreciate you for coming, and I'll come back for 4 o'clock lives again. a couple times a week, but I have to go right now because I got to pick up my wife. Sorry about this, everybody. But anyways, have a good night, good weekend, and I bid you do. I appreciate you for coming, okay? And anybody, if you're going to have pizza, have a good one, because I'm going to try and convince the wife, see if she'll have pizza tonight. Oh my gosh, I hope so. Yeah, have a good one, brother. Take care, Ed. Take care, everybody. I really appreciate y'all for coming, okay? Take care. Have a good weekend. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.